Oh shit. Oh shit. I guess this is what is this, week 39, week 40? I don't even know. Yeah, week 40. It is 12:22 p.m. on October 6, 2024. It is Sunday. I guess I just forgot to do this on Friday. There's a lot going on. But yeah, I had that emergency briefing. So what I want to say is, God is good. I literally just got done with I got comfortable enough yesterday to start doing my sessions. I got a bus. I purchased a bus for $2,800 with 2 solar panels, 4 batteries, a fridge, an inverter, AC, a microwave, and it's big enough for me to stand in so I could comfortably do my thing. I don't know if I said this already, but I did 5 hours today. 5 fucking hours. I was talking to Stephanie on the phone. I was talking to Faith on the phone. I did get very drunk after purchasing, I had like a bender after purchasing the vehicle for like a good 2-3 days. I think I purchased it on Friday. I think it was technically the 5th. Like it just turned the 5th when we actually exchanged the money, which was amazing to hold in my hands. I know I spent probably a little bit too much money lately, like in the last couple days. I don't think it's too bad though. I purchased Starlink. You know what I mean? I went to Noisebridge. There's biddies everywhere. It's nice and warm today. I'm actually on a walk. And I was just gonna record a voice note to kind of plan my day out. But I remembered that I had to do this vlog. And I also remembered how excited I was to do the vlog, which is why I'm so turned up right now, because it's like that version of myself, the one that was in that emergency meeting. That version of myself was very scared and very courageous for doing what he was doing. And it's like I could literally say, look that man in his eyes and be like, bro, we did it. So yeah, I literally stayed in in SFO. I stayed in SFO for a whole night. I slept like in 2 or 3 broken segments. I got 8 hours, about maybe 7. I fucking streamed StarCraft in the airport. I took the laptop out the briefcase. I didn't mention that, but yeah, my toy, my vape pen, my battery, my everything went exactly as you draw it up. So then I streamed from SFO. I have some of the best games I've ever played in my life because the internet's great. It was a little series against Resume, who beat me in the second game, and I couldn't even muster the strength to play another game after that. I felt like everybody was watching me. Anyway, so while I was there doing that, I'm like in my journal and planning, and then also I was calling. I was trying to set up a meetup with this guy for this bus, this RV. He didn't tell me that it had solar panels. He didn't tell me, blah 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 blah. It was a running vehicle for $2,000. Right? It seemed a little bit odd at first, real rough like. But he didn't want to drive out to me, which was pretty lame. So I had to Uber to him. It was like $130 Uber. And then he let me sleep in it for a night before we actually, we were still like kind of negotiating, but we pretty much decided that I was gonna purchase the vehicle, but we wanted to make sure that the price was right and also kind of try it out, I guess, see how it is. And I immediately was like, he stayed firm at 2,800. I was trying to get it for 2,600, and I couldn't let it go, man. There was no way I was gonna let it go. So he could have got the 3,000 maybe, but yeah, 2,800 is what we agreed on. And we were also talking about like taking some of the solar panels and some of the batteries and splitting that up. That was part of the negotiations. I wanted the whole shit. So the room is already like, I bought a scent bomb, right? It's fucking insane, bro. I remember I was sitting at the crib in my parents' house in my room, and I'm like, bro, the way this setup is, if you look at like my desk, my desk is at the foot of the bed, right? So the bed and my desk is basically the same size, or like width-wise, and it's long. That's exactly what this bus is like. You know what I mean? There's the driver's seat, then there's my bed. Oh my fucking God. And then what I did was, except it's on my right. The bed is on my right as opposed to my left, because at home it was on the left. But yeah, the bed at the foot of the bed is a like impromptu desk. I got a little chair, a little foldable chair. It's actually really nice. And then there's like this little, I don't know, it's like an entertainment center but small. As a desk, and that's where I put the toy at. That's where I was doing my journaling. It's kind of insane how easy it's been. I left my laptop at Noisebridge just to be safe. Kind of regretting that now. Because I could just go to the library over here and be playing StarCraft and kind of chilling for real. But instead, I'm gonna have to probably move for the next couple weeks. What I'm thinking is I want to get he's basically like my roommate. This guy and I, it's better that we're together, is basically what it is. So I want to convince him to go with me tonight, because I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind if I end up having to kind of waste more time by not, being, streaming and all of that stuff. So today is Sunday. I have some schoolwork I need to do. Did I do the Friday schoolwork? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I got some schoolwork to do. So what my intention is, it's crazy, because this is what I was thinking too, is I'm catching myself, like I'm gonna clean this room, right? This is par for the course. If I was at the crib, it's exactly what I would be doing. This van needs to be cleaned because it was dirtiest when I first got it. I've been cleaning it slowly, but I'm literally what I think I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna clean up the van, get it like spruced up, real nice, and then I'm gonna go to the library, and then I'm gonna try to convince Buddy to go with me to Colma Station tonight. So we drive over to Colma Station, park over there, or I'm gonna end up having to go in town tomorrow to get my laptop, which is also an option. That's not that big a deal. It's just expensive, bro. It's just really fucking expensive. It's $14.50 to take the bus from Petaluma, where I'm at, to get to the Mission, where Noisebridge is. So that was kind of a fumble. I don't know. I was just trying to be safe. I didn't know if the guy was even going to stay where he was at. I didn't know if he was going to rob me or anything. But what else? Let me see. Yeah, it's literally like I'm in a different world. I'm literally in San Francisco. I don't have to get a job, right? I could just wait until school money kicks in, right? Or I get a settlement, something like that. I need to get coffee, bro. Okay, my phone is having some trouble here. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I haven't been doing any sets and posts. This week was always probably going to be like that. But guess what? My hour accumulation is not getting used. I can't fucking believe it, bro. Literally the day before I left, I think, or something like that, I said to myself, I need to be able to stand up and do my thing. I need to be able to stand up and do my thing. I have to. Because I watched this girl in that morning, and I was like really feeling it. You know? It was fucking, I don't even know where I'm at, bro. Okay. Yeah, it was fucking insane. It's gonna be hard for me to kind of, just imagine this, bro. Once I get my solar, I need to get a controller too for the solar, but once I get my solar right, think about it. I have fucking AC, I have Starlink, I'm set, bro. I'm set. I stay with Homeboy, right? The reason I stay with Homeboy is because the registration is in his name. So he doesn't want to be, I don't want to split from him because he's going to go to the DMV and tell them that he sold the van, right? And then the registration is going to trick the, you know what I mean? It's going to trick the, trigger the system or whatever. If we're together, he knows that I'm not going to park somewhere and rack up a bunch of tickets. So I see the vision here. And bro, if I have a whole year of this or something, I'm gonna succeed with something that I'm doing. You know, of the many things I'm doing, something's gonna work in that time. So I think we're good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Week 40 in the books. TTYL.